Hello everyone, this is going to be our first video tutorial for the GCSE Mock exam series. We are going to publishing the sample mock exam questions for GCSE from now until the end of January 2020, which will help for those who are sitting for GCSE 2020 examination. Each video tutorial contains 10 questions and it's an interactive session so that the students can try to do the working in a minute. If you need more time for the questions, you may pause the video and play it again. After 1 minute, we will explain the working for each question. Please note this is a non-calculator examination, so please don't use the calculator, and we hope you enjoy this video. Let's look at the questions. Question number 1. The table shows the probability of taking a flower from a box. There are only red, orange and purple flowers in the box. The number of red flowers in the box is the same as the number of purple flowers in the box. Complete the table. It's a 2-mark question. There are 24 orange flowers in the box. Work out the total number of flowers in the box. That's another 2 marks question. Total is 4 marks. We'll let 1 minute to run and try to do the working on your own and see whether you can do it at the end of the 1 minute, and we will show how to do this question. Right, that is the end of the time allocated. So let's look at the question, how to do this question. So in this type of question, the total probability add up to 1. So another clue is given in the question is, if you see this question very carefully, the number of red flowers in the box is the same as the number of purple flowers in the box. So red and purple are same amount of flowers in the box. So the probability of taking of red or purple is going to be the same. So if I put X is there here and purple also X. So if you write an equation X plus 0.4 plus X is equal to 1, then you can solve the equation, a simple algebraic equation that gives X equals 0.3. So red is 0.3 and purple is 0.3. So you can write here red is 0.3 and purple is 0.3. Second question, there are 24 orange flowers in the box. So orange flowers are 24, right? So you have to make a statement here, 0.4 probability orange flowers is 24. So make the 0.4 into a 0.1 by dividing by 4 both sides. So 0.1 probability is giving a 6. So times it by 10 both sides, make the probability 1 whole. So the whole together 60 flowers going to be there. So second part question, they are asking the total number of flowers in the box is going to be 60. So the working is 0.4 fraction of the flowers is going to be 24. That easily can be divided by 4 both sides. 0.1 is going to be 6 times both side by 10. That gives the 1 whole on your left hand side, which gives 60 flowers is the final answer. Let's go to the question number 2. Question number 2, Samantha needs 25 grams of sugar to make 8 cupcakes. She also needs 4 times as much flour as sugar and 3 times as much butter as sugar. Samantha is going to make 40 cupcakes. Work out the amount of flour she needs. Samantha has to buy all the butter she needs to make 40 cupcakes. She buys the butter in 100 grams pack. How many packs of butter does Samantha needs to buy? That's altogether 5 marks question, this one. I'll let the timer run for 1 minute. That's the end of the time allocated for the second question. Let's look at the working for that. So the answer for the first part is 500 grams of flour, and the B part is they need 4 packets of butter. That is the answer. Let's look at how I did the questions. So 8 cupcakes, right? 8 cupcakes, the recipe is sugar is 25 grams, flour is 100 gram. How? 4 times, here they mention here, 4 times as much flour as sugar. So you need to times by 4 times 25, which is the 100 gram here. Then 3 times as much butter as sugar. So butter is 3 times as sugar. 3 times 25 is 75. So this is the thing you need to make sure understand. If you know the recipe for 8 cakes, 8 cupcakes, then she's making 40 cupcakes. So what is the scale factor? So 8 turn into 40 by times it by 5. So the idea behind this question is each and every ingredients need to be times it by 5 times. So sugar is going to be 25 times 5 is 125, 100 times 5 is 500, 75 times 5 is 375, right? So this is the amount of ingredients she need to make this cupcakes for 40 people. Work out the amount of flour she needs. Flour is 500 grams, so that is the answer for the first part. Second part, Samantha has to buy all the butter she needs to make 40 cupcakes. So basically she need butter 375 grams, right? But butter, if you go to the supermarket, the butter comes in a small packets. So she need to buy a couple of packets to make this cake. So 100 grams each packets means, so she can't buy 3 packets, is not enough. She need to buy 4 packets to make this 40 cupcakes. So the answer is 4 packets. That's the end of the question number 2. Let's move on to the question number 3. Question number 3, find the highest common factor, which is HCF, and the lowest common multiple, LCM, for 24 and 30. It's a 4-mark question. Let 1 minute timer run. Let's go. If you know any method to do the question, please do try to work on your own. Don't use the calculator. And at end of the 1 minute, we will show you how to do this question. That is the end of the timing for this question. Let's look at the answer for the question. The answer for the question is HCF is 6, LCM is 120. Let me explain how to do this question. So when it comes to HCF and LCM, right, first of all, you need to understand the prime factors for the both numbers. How to do the prime factors for the both numbers by using a factor tree method. So I mentioned here factor tree method here, right? So how to find out the factor tree method? So 24, the first prime number is 2. So 2 times 12 is 24. Then again 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 3. So the prime factors for 24 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Prime factors for 30 is the same method you follow and find out 2 times 3 times 5. Now what you want to do is you need to group the common pair of factors, which is 2 and 2. Instead of 2 2's, you write one of the 2. 3 and 3, instead of 2 3's, you write one of the 3. So that becomes 2 times 3 is the 6 is the HCF. Or if you're following a Venn diagram method, sometimes in your school they may explain the Venn diagram method. The Venn diagram method means each circle is for one number. So the first number is 24, the second number is 30. So the common factor has to be written in the intersection, the middle section. So the 2 and the 3 is the common pair of numbers, has to be written in the middle. So in the 24, there are 2 and 3 already written in the middle. 2 2's are left over. So they need to be written here. So 2 and 3 is gone, 5. So 5 has to be go here for the 30 circle. Now the theory, the common intersection region, you need to multiply 2 times 3, that gives the HCF. And if you multiply all the numbers inside the circles, that gives the LCM. So if you times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 5, which gives the LCM, right? You may have another method. Please stick on to your method. At least you need to have this, at least a method to do this HCF and LCM for your final examination. Question number 4. The following diagram shows a planned front elevation and side elevation of a solid shape drawn on a centimeter grid. So the plan elevation shows a circle 6 centimeter diameter. Front elevation shows a triangle, and the side elevation shows a 6 centimeter with another triangle. Draw a sketch of the 3D solid shape. Give the dimensions of the solid on your sketch. I'll let you imagine or try to understand how the plan and front and side elevation looks like. You may not cover this topic in your school, but we have a special separate tutorial, video tutorial for this elevation tutorial. We will try to work out lots of questions on this pattern, because recently in GCSE they're trying to put these elevation questions more often. I will give 1 minute trying to guess the answer for this one. That is the end of the timing. Let's look at the answer for this one. The answer is the cone. Let's have a look. So in this topic, when you see a bird's eye view from the top view, it's a circle. That means it's a circular. It could be a sphere or a circular cone base. and each side elevation and front elevation, it looks triangle, so obviously it's going to be a cone. So the examiner here want to see, are you marking the 6 centimeter diameter and the height 8 centimeter correctly? That is the only thing you need to mark, and it's kind of a 3D shape. You need to do it. Let's go to the question number 5. Shape P can be transferred to shape Q by a reflection in y-axis followed by a translation AB vector. Find the value of A and B. 3 marks question. I let the timer run for 1 minute. Try to guess an answer, or trying, if you want to work out, trying to work out on your own, and see whether answer matching at the end of the 1 minute. That is the end of the time allocation for the question number 5. Let's look at the answer for this one. The answer is A equal 4 and B equal -7. Let's look at the working. So first of all, Q can be obtained by a reflection in the y-axis. So first of all, you need to reflect the shape P on the y-axis, which is the red colored triangle I drawn with the R. So when you're reflecting, y-axis is going to be your mirror line, and you reflect one space and one space. Now have a look of this point here. This point is going to be matched with this point. So translation means if you move right hand side is positive, if you move down is going to be a negative. So how many units you need to move right hand side? So 1, 2, 3, 4 units right, and down is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 unit you're going down. So in the vector format, the first one has to be the X. The next one is going to be the y. So the first x1 is a positive 4 because you are moving right hand side. When you're going left hand side, it has to be minus. When you're going upwards, it's positive. When you're going downwards, it's negative. So reason why y it's -7, because you're going downwards 7 units. So the answer is 4 minus 7 is the question number 5. Let's move on to the question number 6. A cake shop sells cupcakes of strawberry flavor, banana flavor, and vanilla flavor. Cupcakes. There are 3 cupcakes in a strawberry box, 2 cupcakes in a banana box, and 5 cupcakes in a vanilla box. The ratio of the number of boxes sold in the shop is strawberry box is to banana box is to vanilla box is 4 is to 2 is to 1. A total of 420 cupcakes sold on that shop. Work out the number of banana cupcakes sold. I'll let the timer runs, and this type of ratio questions coming now to the GCSE examination more often. Please practice this type of question, and I will give 1 minute to trying to guess an answer for this question. That is the end of the allocated time for the question number 6. Let's look at the solution for this one. The answer is banana cakes is 100 cupcakes. So banana flavor is 100 cupcakes. That is the answer. Let's look at how I did the question, right? So solution for this one is, first of all, they gave the ratio for the boxes. So the ratio for boxes is 4:2:1. Ratio of cakes means each box, let's say 3 cupcakes in a strawberry box. So if you times that 3 by 4 is 12 cakes ratio. So ratio of the cakes is 12 is to 2 is the banana times by 2 is 4. Then 1 ratio with times by 5, 5. So 12 is to 4 is to 5 is the ratio of the cakes. If you add everything together, 12 plus 4 is 16 plus 5 is 21 parts. 21 parts equal to 420 cakes. One part you divide by 21, you get 20 cupcakes. One part. So banana cupcakes is the question, which is a 5 parts. 5 parts, 5 times 20 is 100 cupcakes is the answer. That is the question number 6. Let's move on to the question number 7. Here are two rectangles. The area of MNOP is 75 centimeter squared. The perimeter of QRST is 34 centimeter. MN equal 15 centimeter. MP equal QR. Find the length of RS. It's a 3 marks question. Let's start the time. That is the end of the time allocated for the question number 7. Let's look at the answer. The answer for the RS is 12 centimeter, right? Okay, let's look at the working. So area of MNOP is 75. MN is given 15. So MN is 15. Therefore, the area is length times width is area. So the area divided by the length 15, which gives the 5 centimeter. That is the width of the MNOP rectangle. So once you find the MP, MP is equal to QR. So in the other triangle, QR is 5 centimeter. The opposite sides are equal. So that also 5 centimeter. The perimeter is given 34. So 34, take away the 5 plus 5, 10, which is 24, divide by 2, which is 12. So I have written the algebraic equation the long way, but if you can mental maths it like a, 34 take away 10 is 24, divide by 2, 12, that will be perfectly okay. That is the question number 7. Let's move on to the question number 8. Work out an estimate for the value of square root of 15.7 times 144.2, and a power question is given. Find the value of 0.52 to the power 5. Correct to the 4 SF stand for significant figure. DP stand for decimal point. Find the value of 4 to the power minus half. Lots of parts here. Altogether marks is here 5 marks for these questions, and I'll let the timer run for this one. Let's try on your own for each and every part of this question. Then at the end of the 1 minute, I will explain how to do the question and also the answer. That is the end of the time allocation for the question number 8. Let's look at the answers and the solutions. Part A, the answer is 48. Part B is 0.03802 and the part C is half. Let's look at the estimation question part A. 15.7 is nearly equal to 16. 144.2 is nearly equal to 144. The reason why I approximate that way, because I know 16 and 144 are square number. When you take the square root, they can be simplified to an integer. So square root of 16 times square root of 144 can be separately write as square root of 16 times square root of 144. Square root of 16 is 4 times square root of 144 is 12. 12 times 4 is 48. The next question, B part. 5.2 to the power 5, the answer is given for 5 decimal points, and find the value of 0.52 to the power 5. 0.52 to the power 5 is 5.2 divided by 10. If you see 5.2 divided by 10 is 0.52. So to the power 5. So this can be written as this 5 belongs to this top number and the bottom number. So 5.2 to the power 5 divided by 10 to the power 5. 5.2 to the power 5, the answer is given in the question. So you can write that one, divide by 10 to the power 5. 10 to the power 5 means the decimal point is going to be moved 5 jumps forward. So the answer is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1 jump. So 0.03802040032. But the question is correct to 4SF means you need to round up to 4 significant figure. Zeros in the front are not considered as significance. So significant figures start from 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. The next number is 0, so you can leave that one. So the answer is 0.03802. Question number C. 4 to the power minus half equal to 1 over 4 to the power positive half. So the negative power 1 over the reciprocal give the positive power. 4 to the power half, everybody knows, is going to be a square root of 4, which is 2. So the answer is 2, 1 over 2, half. Let's go to the question number 9. Work out a fraction question. So 8 1/5 plus 3 1/3 times 1 2/5. Give your answer as a mixed number in its simplest form. It's a 3 marks question. Let time this one 1 minute. Trying to work out. Don't use the calculator for this question. Trying to do your own work. Take a piece of paper and just to scribble the answer. And end of the a minute, check the answer with your answer. If you don't know how to do it, just trying to understand the method how we are teaching. That is the end of the time allocation for the question number 9. Let's look at the answer and the solution. The answer for the question is 12, 13 over 15th is the answer. You have to use the bottomless rule. Before you plus a fraction, you have to use the times. So first times together, before you times, you need to change it to a improper fraction. So 3 times 3, 9 plus 1, 10 over 3 times 5 times 1, 5, 5 plus 2, 7 upon 5. 10 and 5 can be cross cut. 5 goes into 1 times, 5 goes into 2. So 2 times 7 is 14 over 3. Add with 8 1/5. 8 1/5, 14 over 3 can be converted to a mixed fraction, which is 4 2/3. Then 8 plus 4 added together, the whole numbers 12. 1/5 plus 2/3. Then 5 and 3, you can change it to both same, the denominator 15, so times by 3, and the top number also times by 3. And this one times by 5 to get the 15, and you can times by 5. So you get 3 and 10 added together, 13 over 15. So that is the answer for question number 9. Let's move on to the question number 10. Using the graph below, find estimates of the solution for the simultaneous equations. X plus 5y equal 9, 3x plus 4y equal 5. So the graph is given. They are asking you to use the graph method to solve this equation, simultaneous equation, and find the x and y. Let's start the timer. You may use an algebraic method to solve this equation, but the examiner expecting you to consider this question to solve as a graphical method. Let the time runs and try guess an answer, or try, if you know all the graphical method how to solve the simultaneous equation, try and get an answer. That is the end of the time allocated for the question number 10. Let's look at the answer and the solution. Solution is the intersection point of two lines is the solution for the simultaneous equation. So the intersection point is here -1, x coordinate is -1, the y coordinate is 2. So the answer is -1, 2. So the x answer is -1 and the y answer is 2. So that is the end of this video tutorial. I hope you like this video. If you like the video, please subscribe to our channel and give us a big thumbs up for this video. If you follow this interactive session and if you do these questions on your own, out of the 10 questions, how many questions you got it right, and in the comment column you can type how many questions right. And if you don't know how to do certain questions, please write up in the comment column. We are more than help you to explain the question in different tutorials. We have topic revisions for each and every GCSE topics. You may follow our topic revision guide, but in the comment column, please feel free to comment how you feel about this video tutorial, and if you need any further help on a certain topics, please let us know, then we can make some video for you. Enjoy the video tutorial. We will make the question number 11 to 20, and each and every video consists of 10 questions each. See you in another tutorial. Thank you. Bye.
Is your child weak in mathematics? Do you spend much time at work and struggling to find a tutor for your children? Don't worry, because we have an ultimate solution. Smart Tutors brings you an amazing meld of mathematics coaching experience by tutors working successfully in UK for more than 12 years. Our website is an immersive learning experience that provides comprehensive, curriculum-aligned mathematics content for toddler, age 5, to teenager, age 18. Smart Tutor is a user-friendly website which enables you to download 3 mathematics worksheets for free. If preferred, the user can download thousands of mathematics worksheets and sample papers for the chosen age group for only £2.50 per month. Not just this, but if you wish to have private tutoring at home, and if you are living in London 20 miles radius from Heathrow Airport, you can request for private tutoring by clicking the button, and tutor will contact the parent and arrange the class for your child at your own place. Smart Tutors also provides a facility to have tutoring via online tools. If you are interested, book your session now. You'll not need to wander for math tutors for your children anymore. Contact us today for a guaranteed 100% success.